a dating site for those who are older and for those who want to date people who are older. Hey, welcome to Online for Love, your #1 resource for dating by the numbers. Today we're going to be reviewing Senior Sizzle. Before we dive right into this video though, you have to check out our free online dating app quiz. This quiz will pair you with your perfect online dating site or dating app. It's quick, it's fun, it's easy, it's totally free, so just click the link in the description, go to the quiz, see what your perfect dating site is, and actually go ahead and comment below what your results are, because I'm really curious to know if actually Senior Sizzle is one of your perfect dating sites. While you're at it, don't forget to check out our deals page because we're always getting all sorts of awesome deals and discounts on different dating sites, and why spend more money if you don't have to? So click the link in the description to our deals page and see if some of our affiliate links can save you some money. So I've broken up this review into 5 key sections of information that you have to know before deciding to sign up for this site. So I've broken these down into the user demographics, the ease of use, the pricing, the key features, and the success rate. So let's get started with number 1, the demographics of this site. So obviously it's pretty straightforward. The name suggests this is for older people to find love, and it's also a dating app that a lot of people use to have like age gap relationships. So sometimes a lot of older people will look for people who are younger on this site. But gonna be straightforward with you here. This is a hookup site, so you're not really gonna find too much success probably in finding long-term relationships. It's really just to the point. So as far as a breakdown of numbers of people who are on the site, it actually took a bit of research to figure this out because they claim to have over 77 million users from around the world. But the problem is that this site is part of the Friend Finder network, which actually hosts a whole bunch of different dating sites. So the accuracy of that is very questionable. It seems that most of the people who are on the Friend Finder network in general are American. So about 35 million American users are on this network. As far as some specific data for this site though, about 25% of the users are under 40 years old. The remaining 75% are over 40, and 40% of that come from the 55 plus and over age group. The gender ratio for these sites see men dominate by 2 to 1. So 70% of the profiles on Senior Sizzle are men, and 30% of the profiles come from women. Before we carry on with this review, if you're enjoying it so far, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. So it actually really helps out our channel when you give it a like, because it shows YouTube that people are enjoying our content. So YouTube pushes our content out for more people to see. So we'd really appreciate your thumbs up and your subscriptions. Now let's move on to the ease of use of the site. So sites like this that are part of the Friend Finder network do take a little bit more time to sign up for because there's a lot of sections you have to fill out. You'll have to fill in the following: your gender, the type of matchup that you're looking for with options including men, women, couples, and transgender options, your birthday, your location, your email, username, and password. Those are the basic, but you can also keep going and adding more information about yourself, like your sexual orientation, your body type, your race, and your marital status. Lastly, you'll have to provide a title for your profile, and you can provide a longer description if you'd like, but again, that's optional. Overall, filling in the registration took no more than like 5 minutes. So that's all you need to do before you can go ahead and sign in. And when you do sign in, you'll be actually transported right to a membership sign-up page. It's hard to get out of, but you don't have to sign up right away. Just click the logo at the top and you'll be taken to the website, because we always recommend you getting a taste of a website before you decide to sign up for any memberships. And we'll talk about the pricing a little later. So the design of Senior Sizzle is very much like the rest of the websites in the Friend Finder network. To move around your site, you'll be making use of the 9 menus that you can see at the top of the screen. These menus will take you to all of the other parts of the site where you can launch searches, use site features, view your profile, and more. Let's look at each of these menus in a little bit more detail. There's the home option, so if you'd like to go back to the main page, just click the house icon. There's mailbox, so if you send mail messages to someone or receive messages, they'll be found there. There's instant message, which is a way to communicate with others, and you can do so by clicking on the icon. The notifications. If there's something that you want to be alerted to, for example, someone liked your profile, you'll receive notification here. My stuff. From this menu, you can find any profiles you have favorited, see your favorite videos or photos of other users, edit your profile, and more. There's also search. So if you'd like to launch a search for matchups, this is the menu item you need to click to do so. There's also live action, where you can actually click to see live webcams. And there's a community section where you can go and find blogs of other members, as well as groups that you can join. If you've used a Friend Finder site before, you'll be used to all of these icons. If not, it's kind of a lot to take in at once, baby, but it's not too bad. There's definitely a lot more options and sections here than you would find on a lot of other dating sites. Let's go ahead and talk about more of the search and filter features that this site has. So they offer a wide variety of search parameters for you to find your perfect person, so let's go into some of them. For the gender option, you'll be able to search for men, women, couples, and anyone in the LGBTQ+ community. There are also other parameters that you can adjust, like Like, do people have a photo? Do they have videos? Are they a member? Their ethnicity, their sexual orientation, their body type, their physical aspects like their hair and eye color, height, hair length, if they drink or smoke, their marital status. Do they have or do they want children? Their astrological sign, what languages they speak, their religion, their education. You can also launch specific searches based on if a user is currently online, if they're currently online and open to instant messaging, those users who are near your location, and those who are VIP members. So obviously they offer a ton of features for you to search for somebody very specifically if you want to. But then you will need to be able to contact them. So let's go into the contacting options here. So the thing is, along with many of the websites in the Friend Finder network, your hands are kind of tied when it comes time to actually reach out and talk to somebody, unless you want to pay for a membership, because your contacting options are super limited without it. Actually, they're more than super limited. They're non-existent. You can't message somebody unless you're a member. A membership not only has the feature to be able to message people, it has a lot of other features as well, which we'll talk about soon. But first, question of the day. What's your number one reason for wanting to date somebody of an older generation? Are you that age yourself? Are you looking for an age gap situation? What is it for you? Let us know in the comments. Now let's talk about the pricing of this site. So the main membership that you can get on this site is the Gold membership. You'll also be able, if you choose, to purchase in-app currency, but we'll get to that a little bit later. First, let's go ahead and talk about your options when it comes to the membership. So the Gold membership will unlock every single feature on this site, and the prices go as follows. For 1 month of using this membership, it'll cost you $27.95. For 3 months of this membership, it'll cost you $59.85 or $19.95 per month. And for 12 months of this membership, it'll cost you $179.40 or $14.95 per month. This pricing is on par with many of the other websites in the Friend Finder network, but it is pretty pricey. They also offer a standard contact plan where you'll be able to make contact with other people on the website, regardless of if they're paying members themselves or not. So the cost for that standard contact option, where you can talk to other people on the site, that will cost you as follows. So for 1 month, it'll cost you $24.95. For 3 months, it'll cost you $35.85 or $11.95 per month. And for 12 months of that membership, it'll cost you $107.40 or $8.95 per month. So now let's talk about the currency that they offer, which is points. Points can unlock certain sections of the site, and they can be bought by either people who are paying for membership or just regular users who are not paying. So the cost of these points goes as follows. For 200 points, it'll cost you $3, so that's about 67 points per dollar. At 500 points, it'll cost you $6, so about 83 points per dollar. And at 1,000 points, it'll cost you $10, so about 100 points per dollar. With these points, you'll be able to get into contact with the cam models that are on the site. But honestly, it just kind of seems like a gimmick to help the site out, so I'm not sure how helpful this feature truly is. Speaking of money though, if you want to save some money, don't forget to check out our deals page, which is linked in the description, because why spend more money if you don't have to? We're always getting all sorts of awesome affiliate links for different dating websites and apps, so go ahead and see if you can save yourself some money. Now let's talk about the key features of this site. So the first key feature that this site offers is to send and receive messages, which is of course vital, although keep in mind that you can only send messages if you are a paying member. Another feature is that you can view other members' videos and photos. As a paying member, you'll be able to see all other people's photos in full size and their videos as well. This is limited if you're not a paying member. Another key feature on the site is actually contests. These are available for members. You'll be able to see the past contests and the winners and choose if you'd like to try a new one. And the fourth key feature is something called Sex Academy. So this actually links to an outside affiliated site called Sex Academy, which is supposed to help their sex life, point blank. All in all, the features of this site are very much basic. They're kind of what every dating site should have and does have. They don't really stand out a ton, and they're very much not groundbreaking. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Now let's go ahead and talk about the effectiveness of this site. One of the major factors is that most of the users come from the United States. So if you don't live in the United States, then it will be probably a bit harder to find somebody on this site, as well as if you live in a rural town somewhere in the middle of nowhere, it might be hard as well, because even though this site claims to have a ton of users, it really doesn't, because that's not an accurate claim. So you'll have a harder time finding somebody through this site if you don't live in a highly populated area. We would definitely recommend checking this site out if you are interested in it. But like I mentioned earlier, when you go to sign in and then it takes you immediately to sign up and pay to be a member, just don't do that. Take a look around, see how you like it before you decide if you'd actually like to spend your money on it or not. Because overall, to be honest, I'm not exactly sure how much success you're going to get with this site. You might be better off trying to find something a little bit better. But that wraps up this video, so thank you so much for watching. If you want to find out your perfect online dating site, don't forget to take our free online dating app quiz, which is popping up above me, as well as don't forget to check out our deals page, because you might be able to save some money, and why spend more money if you don't have to? So that is linked above as well. Now that you're done this video, go ahead and watch some of our other ones. They're popping up on either side of me, and I'm really curious, what do you think of this site? You know, would you use this? Have you used this or something like it? Or have you used other sites in the Friend Finder network, and what are your thoughts on them? Just comment below. We'd love to hear from you. But thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you liked it and subscribe if you loved it. And hopefully we'll see you here again on Online for Love. Thanks, bye.